on Inferno to kick it all off. I think that it's very interesting that this BO3 begins on the same map that MIBR finally got a win on, but it's a KNG grenaded out from behind the logs in case you missed it. And the 5 versus 3 ensues here. Looks like MIBR want to give chase.
He likes to hang out top mid very often, but they're spread low on numbers, so how hard is he going to commit here?
Oh, well,
yikes.
Yeah, pretty soft. Headshot there from Yuri. 5 versus 2 situation, and FURIA back to where it all began in the final 20 seconds. So they've done a good job of burning down the clock, but that third rotator is now in position. They will burn Henny into the open, but nobody seems to be stopping him. TRK, 1 kill for MIBR, and that 1 kill is all they had. Steps here, he would happily offer himself the sacrificial lamb to take away the money from Fur. He's lost his life in the 3rd round already. Henny, that op shot connects, and the 5v4 to the favor of FURIA. They line up for Yuri. That's a double. And the bomb. Now there's 3 CTs on top of it. Oh, Lord. This has not gone well for M. Oh, dude. Vinny. Just insult to injury 2 rounds in a row.
It never gets shaky.
Eagles will be softened by the grenade. Vinny just... Dude, this guy's everywhere. At the right place, at the right time. Frag grenade blows Fallen out of the water, and we've got Fur and KNG left over. They're separate, and Vinny sees the bomb. Dude, he's just on a tear right now. Vinny just massacring all of the masses over on Banana. 4 frags for him, and the 5th goes to Yuri. 4-0 for FURIA. This game slipping quick. Thank you, DJ. Okay, Serato, he's inside of that CT smoke. Will he go through this? Off of the plant from Fallen. That is ballsy, and it costs him. Sure, he gets the bomb down, but he dies. Henny lining it up. And now, man advantage for FURIA in the post plant. Strong utility for the retake, but the CT smoke gets popped. Fur is the front runner. Taco's meant to clutch. And as that molly burns inside of pit, this means FURIA can run forward, watching this position, but Fur catching off 1. And Serato now leaves his 2 other teammates to try and rock this back. Bomb super far gone, and we still have Henny just stranded in the back of the site. MIBR, finally, they're going to find themselves a 1st round. It comes at a cost, but dude, FURIA didn't even seem to want to retake. So he puts down his smoke. He throws out his own molly. It is completely countered out. We saw it just pop in the sky. And Art, well, he's blind. Can't find anything. Vinny, he's hoping he can get some impact before these smokes begin to fade. He jumps up, and it's a mini spray versus TRK, who has cover. And Vinny, he's running out of teammates. He decides to go forward. He had way too much to do. He was unable to make anything happen as his enemies just slaughtered his teammates. He was waiting for that big moment to burst out of the smoke and to knock them all down. But Launders, it doesn't happen. It looks like MIBR find 3.
He went out of his way to get those 2 frags at the top of Banana. Here, Artsit's front sight.
To the top of mid they'll go. Walking past the scope of the arch opper, Yuri, he's going to lose his head through the door. So we just had this conversation about unnecessary changes to the A site. Do they have to end here? They're going to try. And Henny, well, he's just got that first one. Inside of the bomb site is also Art, his 1st kill of the map. But he too toppled after a single frag. So Vinny and Serato, they've got some reflecting to do.
Henny could have easily hit a shot. He was on a sliver of a peak.
Are up. One of which above the balcony. Henny, he's going to get shot down as he tries to come through the smoke. Now, Yuri almost had just enough timing. Ooh, dangerous games. Oh, my God. Vinny, he's able to take down Taco and also tag up Fallen. Oh, yes. Vinny, I love it. Just catching Fallen on the retreat. Here's a clutch for y'all. 1 versus 2. Fur's in the mini pit. 2nd CT's coming in off of short. Vinny's been an issue for more than enough time at this point. He is still alive, and Fur takes down his teammate, and the 2nd. Fur's gonna clutch it. MIBR keeping their lead, and they're even on fire. And Henny, at 55 seconds, gets a little bit curious. Fur has come off of this position, and that bodes well for Henny. Oh, and a 2nd. He gets that op right back in position, and now it's a 5v3 for FURIA. So how do MIBR punch their way back into this? Is it challenging Henny? Because so far, the oppers are paying off for FURIA. That's 3 op frags between Henny and Art. Yuri in from pit is going to cut it down to KNG. And oh, later, headshot as he flies by. FURIA now within 1. A nice little 2-2 split. And now that we see MIBR commit their utility at the least, it's going to get active. Vinny, he does a bunch of damage but doesn't take down Fur. That's 2 of these 4 Ts incredibly low. And K Serato, he's gone. TRK is going to best him. He takes up that position behind Nubox. So we've got an anchored position in sight, and we've also got a real deep anchor down Banana as well. It's going to be very difficult for FURIA, and I think they know that.
On the other remaining Ts, MIBR by the skin of their teeth pull another one out of the hat, man. Oh, well, that's an interesting way to watch for this.
Oh, but the smoke.
Oh, but he's so short.
Dude, there are layers on this one, like a glorious cake. Henny, he's getting pressured. He knows that there's a timer to his side, and he hits TRK. Oh my goodness. He damages him down to 11. He knew that KNG was getting ever closer, but he could do nothing about it, and we have to watch FURIA save. Yep. Absolutely. You know, sometimes we rewatch rounds of Counter-Strike because of the big 3Ks, because of those cross-map one-taps.
Yeah, they've got bottom B control, but the rotations are holding here. No one's cheating 4 over towards A.
Ooh, insta-frag, insta-trade, and it comes out 2 for 1. So FURIA man advantage, 45 seconds. Bomb currently dropped on balcony, and the 2 Ts have already fallen down. That's not a good sign. They're going to get flanked by Vinny, who comes up lane, but KNG was just waiting for the smoke to fade. Can't quite catch Vinny, and he turns back for his second. Now it's on to Fur. 1 versus 3. Knows Yuri's pinned into this position. He's going to burn him out of the corner, all the while trying to dodge the op of Art, who is just barely back around that short corner. 20 seconds. Fur, he has to get this bomb, and the CTs know that the clock plays against him. It's the patience that pays off. FURIA gonna close that gap. Here's the second pistol round, everybody. We're back into it, okay? Thank you for your patience. Down goes KNG. He waited a long time for this second pistol round, and, well, he didn't get to play it all too long. Taco, there's damn chickens in his way, and Vinny and Yuri, they're trying to show him a little bit of a duel here, but he fades away, understandably. He's got 2 points of health left over. It's TRK's turn.
But the rotations are already here from the CTs.
So let's see if they can hold it. TRK and Taco just trying to tuck heads. Oh, Taco, 2 kills despite 2 HP. And Fur, he's found himself another one. Fallen, claps down K Serato. It's all on Vinny. 4 health, he's gone. Damn, Taco.
But does that mean he'll get the kill?
Sees the gun barrel. That's 1 for him. And a second. And possibly the third if he wants to decide to go for the peak. KNG, what a 3-piece. Just shuts down everything. TRK, oh, that could have been dangerous, but he does realize Vinny's just in front, and K Serato on for the 1 versus 4. Up until this point, we had only seen a 2-round lead for either team, and now it's up to 3. So K Serato trying to claw that one back. Ooh, and he starts it with a quick headshot versus KNG. Then the flash goes high, and that's enough to distract him. Fallen's gonna get the kill. And then we get that moment of silence, you know, with the tension is pulled taut. K Serato, hell of a shot. Down goes Fallen off the wall, but there is another threat near.
You know he's here.
Yeah, they seem to be clearing him. Henny hard peeks, takes a shot to the head, but comes out on top regardless. And it looks like Taco may just rock the boat back to A site, which would be the right call. But we've now got KNG standing in the open. Oh, he's got a second chance at Vinny, takes him down. And that's a clean kill. Barely costs him any health. He focuses up onto balcony, confirmed at least 1 there. And how's Taco get into this gunfight? Not fast enough. His teammate goes down. Taco versus Pit takes the first. There's 2 more players to find, and he knows exactly where they're both at. Can't deal with K Serato, trying to focus forward on Henny, but Taco takes way too much damage, and FURIA now within 3. And this one AK, it's all they've got. Art, he's going to play close smoke to the B site, gets deagled by Fur. So TRK has now switched positions. There's Yuri, and he's able to find that one. But Vinny could double back and catch him. No, he's managed to get past, and Henny is going to solve that problem, leaving it on the last two players for the defense with just their pistols. They're making way too much sound for their own good. Vinny's going to solve that problem, and Taco stranded at B.
He's going to be coming up on COLDZERA. He's in within that one-shot headshot range. There it is, the 5-7 kill. Mr. Taco. I feel like although...
Floating back in spawn, KNG looks on, Fallen burns, and he's gonna get forced into the open. Good for one kill, but Yuri's able to answer this one, and Fur, well now he is forced forward. Yuri again gets the kill. 3 versus 3 is what ensues, and Henny gonna stick that bomb plant. KNG's announced himself by firing the op.
However,
here comes Taco.
Versus rifle.
Art's gonna miss another shot, so the sniper's on cycle. Ooh, flash doesn't hit it. Yuri's got a third. There's damage versus KNG, and he can't get anything more than the 1. So FURIA take the lead. Ooh, damage. Damage is done. There's the kill. First one comes in for MIBR. Fallen, he's gonna sprint through smoke. Just gets the gut punch versus Art. The Deagle adds another frag to the tally. Yeah, right? Yeah, rocket back to A site with barely enough time. Oh, and they find the rifle. But because Vinny had called for them to come back, there is no changing of direction here. They've got to try and commit. KNG, he's going to hide in the center of the bomb site, and TRK takes attention. KNG could be the difference maker. Slays the last 2, and we're right back to a tied game at 12 rounds apiece.
Out of the blue, especially KNG doesn't hit a shot. He'll fall back into spawn. They're pressuring him, and yeah, he's dead. And seriously, the storyline changes. Op giving up in the middle of the goddamn map. He can hold off all of these rotations that come in, and Vinny, oh man, he's got the aim punch, but COLDZERA, he uses that up to his advantage. Looking out for another peek. Taco, does he swing into it? He does. KNG's op makes a world of difference. The bomb can now go down on B. It's an instant save before TRK can even try. On KNG, not to get kills, mostly just to stay alive.
It looks like the full-blown execute. Tons of utility, Molotovs, flashbangs, and Art, well, always the front runner, decides to swiftly extend, and the CTs are immediately able to turn this one back. TRK, he's held his position, but it was really Fur coming out of that CT spawn smoke, Fallen's Deagle, doubling down through the smoke, through the wall, through the head. Doesn't stop him. And we're in that crucial moment of the game, Mohan. It is 14-13 after that one.
Yeah. Fast mid-take could be the remedy. They push through.
Perfect.
Right in the middle of that setup. There's another player. He ends up dying. Yuri grabs that frag. It might be a bit too late. No, Fallen. He makes it back just in time, but Yuri, he has to trade.
23 kills for Yuri. There is Fur and KNG still in the equation, and Yuri, he's waiting for this sliver of a shot, but he has 13 health, and he misses it. KNG won't. And immediately after that frag, you see Fur start to walk around these corners. They want this. They've got the smoke, they've got the flash. It pops, and Fur gets some substantial damage to the back of the bomb site, but he can't manage the kill. So both of FURIA's players are gonna survive, and KNG walks away. Is grouped up at the top of Banana. It's gonna be Fallen tested, and between him and KNG, he's been dropping more op shots. He's gonna get back behind Oranges. 18 health. There's a shot from Fallen. He's lost his teammate. Henny, over top of the smoke, is able to get himself another, but KNG's gotta be cautious. We've got 2 players from FURIA taking to the top of the boxes, and that's where KNG shuts one down. There is no utility to the T side, but there's a whole collection for MIBR to start throwing forward. COLDZERA losing vision, burning to a crisp, and it all falls on Henny. 22 and 15. Bomb very far gone, but he can't manage the spray down, and MIBR secure OT. We're talking mollies inside of pit. Actually, looks like a double molly on the bomb site. That's not going to move anybody out of position. It's Henny right there on the graveyard stairs. Cool, almost able to connect another Deeg shot. Now he is going to have to walk out into the open. AK up next, also down. It's KSGO or nothing. MIBR, they're going to go ahead, jump on this bomb, and walk away with a victory on Inferno. 16-14, taking us to Vertigo, meaning this map. But let's all settle down. Let's all settle in. Round one, coming at you live, and Art's down early.
Yes, and there's definitely some heat now that we're done with Vertigo. We'll see where this goes. Oh, and we know how powerful Sandbags is. That's amplified on the pistol round. Not so many pieces of utility to flush someone out of this spot, so KNG could be in the winning position.
Ooh, he's going to peek into the side of 2 and takes them down. So yes, 4 versus 2, now turn 3v1. It is all on Vinny. KNG is doubled down to the back of B stairs. If Vinny turns around from this position in mid, these two CTs could go right by him, but oh, Taco. Yeah, he kept his eyes on it. So even though Taco forfeits the bomb plant, even though Yuri should have heard that damage, and Yuri, he's going to play just on the side of the smoke. They're trying to spam him through it, so he gets a little bit scared, but he decides to truck on, and 4 counter-terrorists are right there for him to take down. He starts to fire off. Now they know exactly where he's at, but how do they respond? They've got to wait for smoke to fade. The bomb's so incredibly past the halfway part that maybe Henny can lock this down. He Galil's a player, and there's nobody on top of the bomb. KNG does jump onto it. It comes pretty close, but he's got it. Could very well go unchecked. You see, he sees nothing. He has no idea that they are all over there, but the moment he sees someone, he takes down 2. Very tough position to get him out from because he has the cover of the metal stairs, and Fur swinging back wide for his second on the round. So the 2-piece from Taco, the double down on Fur. It's a couple kills that leave Yuri all alone here. He gets that really quick headshot back onto Fur, but he loses so much HP that he's swept under the rug. MIBR 4-0. Also red hot.
From flashbangs.
Looking for some kind of an opening. Art inside of the smoke doing what he does. Takes that first headshot. TRK can trade it. Yuri's going to be a little bit desperate to spam back through, and it's KSGO who does get that headshot. So damage all over the place in this engagement, but that is the FURIA we know on Vertigo. A ramp clash despite the chaos time and time again. Oh!
Okay. Nice whip up from Henny.
They got their opening. That's where they kicked open the door and then walked back to the B bomb site to plant for free. This is going to forfeit a little bit of short control to the favor of FURIA, but CT's stacking up on this bomb site most certainly. KNG and Art coming off of the short side. Yuri unable to trade just yet, but he will still get it. Fallen, he could be the difference maker. Oh, he's got Yuri, and down to the 2 versus 2 now. 45 seconds. If he peeks around the tarp, then maybe Vinny dies. But yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Now they know exactly what's up. Henny has to run. He's got to commit to the B site, try to plant, and more importantly, maybe take down a player before he does so. But Fallen is on for the ace. And Henny baits out the peek from Taco. Taco, he doesn't have a teammate here just yet. There goes Fallen. It's on the green. Desperate shots. Henny's pistols out, and Taco takes him down. Man, when's the last time you saw a FURIA match where Art struggled to get impact? Lots of players parading around the side of these smokes. CTs just throwing up this wall of temporary defense. TRK yet again towards short, kicks this one off, but he only gets the single kill. Fallen, not quite sure where he's at. Could stop the bomb plant, but doesn't. Sees the shadow. He's having technical issues. He's lagging inside of the bomb site, but he's still alive somehow. And maybe the CTs walk away from this. They don't favor their chances, especially with him limping around.
What even just happened?
Seems like Fallen couldn't get out of dodge fast enough. Oh, but they walk into the scoped op. No flash there for Art to peek into it. KNG just hits the sinker.
Yeah, they take the gamble on that one. Oh, KSGO comes through, flash behind him. That's enough. Might as well just pistol whip them in that spot. TRK's out. KNG still up top here, alone on the site. Need to catch him leaving, actually. They'll go for the... There's a play on the ramp, but he could... Oh my god, he could actually... Oh! No, not only that, but he can also get the A ramp layer. He's on for the ace on top of that, and he has a chance to reposition. Cannot get the shot in, and Henny now is officially on for the clutch. Taco, he's gonna push up by himself.
Yep.
Coming up on the side, it's a clutch for MIBR after an insane round for KNG.
Got Fallen back behind him over towards Boost. Also scoped in. Fallen takes to the top of the mid box. And he's keeping his head on a swivel here. Oh, but he doesn't expect Art to just swoop right in. KNG, Fame's spray as Henny gives cover. 2 op shots from him to leave TRK in the 1 versus 3. And while KSGO plants the bomb, the volley's gonna pop just on him, and it's the first gunfight. He's got cover. There it is, Henny with another 3 frags on the A site to give FURIA their 4th.
Left over, or could have had an op in the back to threaten at least.
They go for the pistol play. Oh, hey there. What you doing, bud? Art and KNG finally meet for the first time, and Fallen dies right there and after. So just these pistols, of course, for MIBR, not meant to go too well for them. And I think FURIA, they're sussing out the situation. It's Art on a bit of a rampage here. 3 kills deep, no reload, 6 shots, and he's just inside the door. Down he goes as FURIA cut that lead to 3. Something we get to see too often. He's blinded off at the initial angle, tries to regain the vision, does hit the first shot. Taco looking for another. It's a little slow, but he still body bags it. 4 versus 2. And Fur, he right through the side of the smoke is going to get himself a follow-up frag. KSGO in the final round of the first half, just getting peppered. He is pinned into position and taken down.
Quality of their rounds when they've won them. Henny, oh, he's pre-smoked out. Vinny gets that initial frag. The pistol swinging wide, and there's a couple of flanks coming in too.
Uh-oh.
This is more like that FURIA style that we're used to seeing, but oh my god, Fallen, he's coming through, man. He's definitely putting up a case here for MIBR.
TRK, 1 versus 2, trying to focus forward because he knows the CTs are split.
Bomb plants everything.
Yeah, get that money. And then take a chance. TRK on for the clutch. Molly and a flash goes out. Again, confirmation, both CTs lie right ahead. They're coming at this from different vertical angles, but now they fall down! And 2 shots, 3 kills! TRK takes pistol! And they are actually quite softened up already. Flashbangs being sent both directions. KSGO's gonna throw his smoke down. That Molly no longer a threat. Henny comes into the bomb site, 2 pieces, and KSGO gets that headshot as well. Taco so low on HP, and also in the bomb site. KNG gets to the party, but it's a bit late. KNG is able to get away with it. Henny, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Henny in mid, that's the compromise. Oh, but he almost gets back in position for an attempt at the 2nd kill. That's a great grenade from KSGO. And he's gonna peek off to the side of this. He hears them stacking up upon him. Tons of damage done to Taco. Vinny's into position. He has seen that the player's compromised quad, and he actually takes some shots through smoke. Art denied on the flank. Oh, dude, they have Art's number in this series. Yuri's gonna throw the molly out. Taco takes down Vinny just through the side of the smoke, so suddenly it's the 1v3 with little HP on 2 of these Ts. Both of them on the bomb site. But how does Yuri line them up? How does Yuri knock him down? He catches Taco first, and he's not quite sure where that second supportive player's got off to, but they are both right there, and he fumbles it. Fur takes the clutch. MIBR find 13. Sometimes we see them go for the boost over the wall to try and feel it out, but the sheer size, the number of the utility that just got thrown in, this has to be the commitment. 2 players flash, they cross paths. Taco and Yuri, they change positions, and then Taco through smoke just denies Art any situation in this round. What is that? And FURIA have to just hold on to those 3 guns. Vinny, he gets the upgrade from a FAMAS to the AK. He hears the gunshots right above him. That's gonna make him want to make his move, but oh, Art, he creeps down and again doesn't check it. He's focused forward, and KNG gets the best of him from a position Art always plays, but Henny still delivers a double at least for FURIA. 3 versus 3. And Yuri, he's going to get called out by Taco's Molotov. He doesn't extinguish it, but instead extends. And he doesn't see anything fallen. Oh, he creeps up, takes down Yuri, knows that Vinny's right there, but Vinny a little bit quicker. Takes to the top of the box. Fur all the while.
If they don't suspect him, then it's going to be easy for him to get a frag. Oh my god, and it could be 2.
Yeah, he just goes ahead and cuts him down before he can get away from it. Vinny, now he is left entirely alone, and the likelihood of a B-site retake without the pinch through spawn, rough waters ahead for Vinny, but he's gonna try his hand. Fur just on the side of the smoke there. Vinny, tries the spam damage, but it goes the way of Fur, and MIBR take 15. And he tends to do damage from it. Uses the tarp to block off that first line of sight. Will catch TRK. Doesn't know how many other players are there. He can see the shots coming through, and they continue with the spam damage, eventually toppling him. Now Yuri is going to take his place, but that's an audio cue versus Fur. So the pop flash is perfect. Art, long-range MP9 gets the job done. Or at least one step closer. We've still got KNG 1v4, and it's a trade thanks to Yuri.
Man,
TRK. Fallen gives cover. Now TRK, he just has to focus forward. Screw the bomb site. He hones in on Vinny, and he picks up the AK. Not like this. KNG, he cuts off Art on the hard flank. It's the 2 versus 4 retake for map and match. In their last game, we saw MIBR pick up the win for the first time in what seemed like forever, and now they're gonna do it in a best of 3 too. 16-9 is what's looking likely. Henny trying to fight for his life, but down he goes through the smoke from KNG. MIBR.